Who's here with me tonight? It's Charlie. Charlie is our Yorkie, and we are absolutely in love with him. He's full grown, even though he only weighs 5 pounds. All he wanted was to be in my lap before I started. Now he wants to get down, right? So tonight's topic is about why inflammation is so bad and what can you do about it. And the reason this is critical is that I've recently learned the impact that inflammation has on every aspect of our health. Now, I used to think of inflammation like, oh, my rings are tight or I feel a little puffy under my eyes, but that's not the inflammation that's killing us. You'll note across the world, in particular the United States, we're seeing dramatic rises in rates of cancers and other diseases, dementia, all sorts of health problems that we just didn't have 50, 100 years ago. And I believe it's in part because of the environmental things that we have ingested, both things that we can control and things that we can't. So I'm going to help you figure out the things that you can control, what you can do about it. Here's why the inflammation is what you really want to target to start with. The first of all is it really promotes optimal health. Almost all disease is rooted in some form of inflammation. Cardiovascular disease, diabetes, a lot of our health issues, autoimmune diseases, cancers. And reducing inflammation allows our natural systems, our immune systems, to fight against these and helps prevent us from developing the more dangerous symptoms around those. I just listed the top killers of men and women, right? So if you could do something to deal with that, that's a lot more important than any number on a scale. That's a lot more important than fitting into an outfit. Reducing inflammation is what will get you to optimal health. The second thing is it really does support a strong immune system. There's plenty of evidence to indicate that when you have inflammation, your body is more likely to be injured or ill because it's already susceptible. It's already fighting that inflammation and it's trying so hard to get healthy. It's working just to be at baseline. And you'll see I've been working out today because I am trying to change my baseline. I'm trying to change my overall health with that because I'm also seeing as I reduce my inflammation an ease in pain and discomfort, right? It is not normal to have extreme allergies your whole life. It is not normal to be in pain when you're in your 40s and you're trying to walk up and down stairs. These are things that sometimes we just, well, what are you going to do? I'm getting older. Absolutely not. If you can kick inflammation to the curb and make sure you're addressing any other underlying health issues, those knees aren't going to hurt so much when you go up and down the stairs. And I'm talking about everything from carpal tunnel syndrome, that's inflammation based, right? Bell's palsy. That's an inflammation of a nerve. That's how I got geeky and learned so much about this stuff because I've had Bell's palsy twice and I'm making sure I reduce inflammation throughout my body. I am absolutely convinced that that is going to help me live a much longer, happier life without pain and discomfort. If you can kick inflammation to the curb, it also will enhance your joint and muscle health. And we know statistically how critical our bone and muscle health is to our longevity. If you are over a certain age and you fall, I believe I saw Dan Butner talk about this in his Blue Zone on his Instagram the other day. If you were over a certain age and you fall, I want to say it was 60, and you fall, you have double the chance of falling again. If you fall again and you break your hip, or anytime you break your hip, you have a 30% chance of not being around in a single year. Falling, bone health, muscle health, balance is critical to our longevity. A lot of areas in our world don't struggle with that simply because they are always gardening, squatting, cooking, they're gathering water, right? Their lifestyles in these blue zones give them the opportunities to do that. We have to find ways to do that ourselves, even if it's with our cute puppies. Next is that it's going to boost your brain health. If you're somebody who says, I don't know what's happened to me, I used to always be Johnny on the spot, super fast and smart. And now it's a real pain just to remember why I went into a particular room. It's okay. You've probably got inflammation and you need assistance getting rid of that. And getting rid of that will help your brain health and your focus. Then you've got your digestive health. Inflammation in your digestive tract is impossible to have normal day-to-day life. IBS, right? All the diseases that we hear people have, GERD, when you're dealing with, any sort of sensitivity to your diet, that sensitivity is almost always your body becoming inflamed to a specific ingredient. And it's really important that you learn what those are and that you avoid them. But if you decrease inflammation overall, your digestive health is going to get better. It can improve your skin conditions. If you're someone who's dealt with inflammation, eczema, right? Dry, crepey skin, this is going to help that. You can also have better weight management. I'm not saying that inflammation helps you lose weight. I'm saying decreasing inflammation means that you will always have a better shot at managing your weight because it's going to impact your insulin resistance. It's going to impact how your cells are storing fat. It's going to impact your hormones, which we know is a huge contributor to weight gain and weight loss. So when you get inflammation out of your life, you're going to feel a lot more, I guess, inspired. When you do what you need to do to lose weight, your body's actually going to respond. Does that make sense? And then last but not least, it can help delay aging when we kick inflammation to the curb. A lot of aging is related to inflammation. Why am I sharing all of this with you? It's because we have the 14-day reset. And I'm telling you, that has had the biggest impact on my health and my life of any other challenge that I've done. I love it so much because number one, it's flexible. You can do a Whole30 diet, you can do a keto diet, you can do a paleo diet, right? Number two, it's totally accessible in terms of expense. All you do is purchase the supplement, and we provide trained physical therapists, trained trainers, trained nutritionists that walk us through the entire process. There is a 25-page guide that gives you suggestions for every single meal, every single grocery list, every single way to save money on those. And there's tons of good giveaways too. I'm going to do the reset again. It has become a normal part of my life when I feel like I've gotten that inflammation back in my life because of choices that I've made. Working out today was one way to fight that. But I'd love for you to join me in this 14-day reset. If you message me the word reset, I'll help you learn more about it, answer any questions, and share the one supplement that you need to get. Because none of this is happening to you without you being a partner in it, right? You have got to engage to receive all of these benefits of kicking inflammation to the curb. My greatest benefit is not only how I feel, but I'll never forget my friend Deanne came over and she was looking at some of my wedding photos. And she said, "Oh my gosh, you've lost so much weight since you got married." And I said, "No, in fact, I've gained 12 pounds. But I look like I've lost so much weight because I'm now kicking inflammation to the curb." So if you've been feeling like all you do is work out, all you do is diet and nothing works, this is something perfect for you to try because I've been there. I know how you feel. And this is completely different. So I look forward to chatting with you about it. But whatever you do, however you do it, make sure you're kicking inflammation to the curb because we need you to be around. If for no other reason, to play with cute puppies like Charlie. Have an amazing night. I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow.